Star Wars month is officially here. I don't even know if that's an official term, but it's Star Wars month for me. And today we are doing something incredible on my channel that I've actually done before. We are going to recreate all of the iconic cocktails from Oga's Cantina. Now they've changed up since the last time I did it. I've changed up, check this out. I'm gonna have a little cute picture of me from before. It's honestly scary just how different I look, just how chunky I was, but we are here and we're back and better than ever. So I'm going to make, I think, 9 different cocktails. We're gonna make blue milk, we're gonna make green milk, we're going to make everything, and we are going to make it delicious. I don't want you, if it can be helped, sometimes it can't be, going out and spending a bunch of money on a bunch of specific vodkas or flavors of rum or bitters that you aren't gonna use outside of these cocktails. So I'm trying to make these recipes at home, copycat recipes, but ones that are easy and realistic to make. I don't want you buying like a $60 bottle of vodka that's just for one Disney drink. We can do better. So we're gonna be making homemade infusions. I'm gonna teach you how to make easy, simple syrups, how to make Buzzfoam even. So let's dive in. First, we're gonna make peach vodka. Now, peach vodka is relatively cheap, but it's also just as easy to make it at home. So one of the most important ingredients for the Fuzzy Tauntaun, besides the Buzzfoam, is gonna be peach vodka. Obviously, you could just go buy a bottle. It's actually not that expensive at all. But since we're doing so many infusions, it's actually gonna be a great idea to buy a Magnum bottle of vodka. That way we can make different infusions with that entire bottle, save a lot of money and save a lot of time so that if you do make an infusion and you don't like it, you didn't just buy a $30 bottle of Kettle One or whatever the infusions are. So to make peach vodka at home, I kept it real simple. I didn't even buy a fresh peach. I bought canned peaches because I think they're so much stronger with that peach flavor. At least maybe that's coming from someone who doesn't like peaches. So all I did, I threw about half a can of peaches into a small mason jar, covered it in vodka, and let it sit for a few days. Now you can just do this at room temperature. It's really easy. Then from there on out, you just strain it into a new container and boom, you have peach infused vodka. So once you've infused your own peach vodka like I have, or bought at the store, it doesn't really matter, we are gonna start making this cocktail. And the first thing we need to do is make the Buzzfoam. So let me tell you what you're gonna need to make this Buzzfoam. An egg white, pure cane sugar, and just a little bit of this electric dust. Now this is obviously the key. This is what numbs your taste buds. This is a little bit on the pricier side, but this is the only way you're gonna get that Buzzfoam. So this is it, guys. Buy the electric dust. And it really just numbs your mouth. It's really fun, but if you don't like that feeling, don't do it. Let's start with 1 large egg white here. Now we are going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of electric dust. You want a lot more than you think. My only complaint with using the electric dust is that my foam turns blue, unlike Disney. I don't know how else they do it, guys. Now we're just gonna beat our mixture. I'm using a coffee frother. You can use your hand, just fork, whatever is easiest. And we are going to do this till the egg whites are stiffened. The egg whites are nice and stiffened. Now we're gonna add about a 1/4 tablespoon of pure cane sugar. There you have the Buzzfoam. Let's set that aside. Now for the cocktail. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I am not at all impressed with what Disney did here. If I'm being honest, this is the cocktail I am least impressed with at Oga's Cantina. Disney knew what they were doing. They took a fuzzy navel and spruced it up, threw some amazing Buzzfoam on there, but without it, it's a very basic cocktail. The fuzzy navel is just vodka, peach schnapps, and orange juice. The Fuzzy Tauntaun, which it is a nod to the name Fuzzy Tauntaun, fuzzy navel, but the Fuzzy Tauntaun is simply peach vodka, peach schnapps, simply orange with tangerine, which is very difficult to find, and pure cane sugar. Now to get around that, because ordering it is kind of ridiculous on Amazon, we're just gonna use orange juice with fresh tangerine, which is much easier. And plus, who doesn't love little cuties? So let's make this drink. We're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of our peach vodka. Of course, you can go higher, but Disney's drinks are on the weaker side for good reason. Let's add 1 ounce of peach schnapps, 1.5 ounces of orange juice. Now you could use fresh, but we already know Disney doesn't, so why would we do that? Now I have 1 teeny tiny tangerine sliced up, and we're gonna juice that right in. Now if I'm being honest, this is already a sweet cocktail, and now it calls for pure cane sugar. So we're just gonna do a little dash, not even a full bar spoon, because it just doesn't need it with the peach schnapps, the orange juice, all that jazz. Toss in some ice, and we shake. The closest glass I could find to the one they use at Disney. I have no idea what it's called. I found it at Goodwill. Now we pour. Goodwill always has the best glassware, by the way. Now we are going to layer on our Buzzfoam. And there you have it, the Fuzzy Tauntaun. Nothing matters if it doesn't taste good, right? The Buzzfoam works. Step 1. Tastes just like it does at Disney. I have improved this recipe, if anything. The fresh tangerine really brings a lot. I can't believe the Buzzfoam is working. All right, guys, so here is what a buzz button is for you guys that don't know. This is a buzz button. This is how we made the Buzzfoam. This is how electric dust is made. I can't remember the official name for these flowers, but you bite it, like I'm about to. Ugh. It's not good. It's not good at all, but it will numb your mouth. And that's where we get the really cool sensation from the Buzzfoam. So if you want, and you don't want to, go all out and make the foam, you can just buy those buzz button flowers. There's all sorts of places to get them online. They can be a little pricey, but the electric dust is a little pricey too. So it's really just a matter of, do you want your guests biting flowers, or do you want a cool Buzzfoam? I'd do the foam, but the flowers are a very cool cocktail garnish and much more, you can save these forever. The Buzzfoam lasts, maybe a day max. So 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 recreation. My only nitpick, if I have to do one, is that my Buzzfoam simply isn't white, but there's nothing white food dye couldn't have fixed. I think if you loaded this up with white food dye, you could get that white color if you really, really, really hate this blue, but who doesn't love blue? Incredible. Numbing, delicious. That, my friends, is one of the best ever copycat recipes you'll ever see on the internet from me or from anybody else. So you don't need to go to anybody else ever again. That is the only Fuzzy Tauntaun recipe that you will ever need. I might as well teach you how to make the rest of these drinks, right? See you guys on the next episode of Recreating Cocktails from Oga's Cantina.